Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is November the 8th, 2016. No big surprise here. Just read an interesting article. I'm going to attach the link. I'll give you some of the highlights. It's posted on the Washington Times by Andrea Noble. It's N-O-B-L-E. Voter intimidation and machine malfunctions reported in some states. Reports of voter intimidation and technical voting machine malfunctions streamed in to voter protection hotlines Tuesday morning as polls opened across the country, with complaints ranging from reports of people unfurling Confederate flags as they drove past Florida polling stations to reports of police inside a Missouri polling place. More than half of the vote intimidation calls received Tuesday morning have stemmed from Pennsylvania, where there have been widespread reports of poll workers asking for voter ID, according to officials affiliated with the Election Protection Hotline. There are no photo ID requirements in the state. Quote, "What we've observed is an uptick in the number of complaints of voter intimidation and voter harassment," said Kristen Clark, president of Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law. It is taking longer for our officials to resolve the issues reported. More than 5,500 calls were received by Election Protection Hotline by 9:30 a.m., hotline officials said. In Pennsylvania, officials have reported that numerous voters were shouting back and forth at one another while waiting in line. The Pittsburgh Tribune-Review reported one poll in Springdale, Pennsylvania, opened 2.5 hours late after elections judge never showed up for work Tuesday morning. You think he might have been a Democrat? Election monitors have bolstered their efforts to watch out for voter access issues this year, as the Justice Department has had to scale back its own monitoring program on account of the 213 ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court, which struck down a key portion of the 1965 Voting Rights Act. During the first presidential election in recent years, without those Voting Rights Act safeguards, advocates fear the effects of a new voter ID law, as well as actions by unofficial poll watchers. There's more for you to read. I'm getting other reports that machines are going down across the country in numerous states. And in some cases, they're given paper ballots, and in some cases, people are walking out in frustration. So the whole thing is a big effing farce. Thanks for listening.